Hello everyone. Hope everything is fine with you. I got my tea. I hope you got your coffee. I'm just getting back from doing my walking. I went to Dollar Tree and I went to Walmart's. I'm trying to get one of them metal bowls for making bread in. You know, you put your flour in it and everything and you mix it all up and stir it all up real good and all that. You make your dough. And I was looking for one of those cutters. It's like a little block. You know, and it's got metal, and you just, you half your dough, and that way you have 2 loaves. When you finish your dough, you cut it up, you just part it, and one side is for one loaf, the other side is for the other loaf. So anyway, that's what I'm trying to do, and I think I've got all that packed away somewhere. I don't know. I have no way of knowing. But anyway, I'm going to try to look and see what's going on, and everything is so cluttered and crowded and things packed on top of other things. And you know how it is. You widowers, you know what I'm talking about, you guys. Because the women folk, they're very organized and clean. And I've always been a clutter bug, and now I'm having to get out of it since my wife died. I have to do it all. So I'm on my own some. But I'm not going to be political today. I'm just hoping and praying to God that Senator CRUZ beats this Democrat that they're putting hundreds of millions of dollars for a senator race in Texas because they want to flip Texas so bad they can't stand it. And he is for open borders. He's lying. He's playing Kamala Harris. Oh, he's saying everything everybody wants to hear. He's copying the Republicans. And he's saying, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do this. All he wants to do is get elected. Once he gets in there, he's parking. He ain't going nowhere. Then they're going to work on getting a Democrat congressman and a Democrat governor so they can turn Texas into California. And that's their agenda, people. One world government, and they'll be saluting the beast, and they'll get to come out and kill people by the hundreds of thousands and millions like they always have throughout history. The followers of Satan. Look at what Nero did. Look at all of them. But he wrote, you know, that crucified Christians, and he fed Christians to the lions, and it's a crying shame. It really is. But we're never going to get out of this world alive, and there's no telling how we are going to have to stand for the Lord Jesus Christ. We may have to do the same as the Christians did with Nero, and they stood their ground, and he very promptly marched them out and fed them to lions. And he had others crucified by the hundreds. And they actually sang, because he turned to his guards and he said, they're singing. Well, yeah, man. Yeah. They were singing to the Lord while he was murdering them. Well, I'm going to tell you something. You know, I read about old Nero. I've done a lot of studying about him. He was a coward. He went running like everything. Peter said that he would be removed. And he turned to his guards and said, he said, I'm going to be replaced. He said, get that man. So they went and got him. And they ended up crucifying Peter upside down. But what Peter said came true. And he was cast out. The Senate in Rome came against him. He was cast out. Boy, he went running like everything. His guard, they abandoned him and left him. There he was. All he had was a little dagger. So he went running as far as he could run. And then he stopped and he jabbed that dagger into his throat, severing his jugular vein. And he committed suicide and died. So, you know, that's a crying shame, the way that he had so many innocent, precious people, even little baby infants, fed to the lions and murdered because he despised the living God and hated Christians. And you know, it's like that in Egypt and in all over the Middle East. You know, the ISIS people and all of them, the ones in Afghanistan, there's so many different of them. I don't know who they are. I can't remember. But any road, there's so many of them crazies. But they also behead Christians over there. So, you know, who's to say that we're going to be able to escape that kind of an end? It may come to where we have to make the stand for Jesus Christ. And we're not going to deny him, and they know that. Just like with Daniel, they used Daniel's prayer life to have him cast into the den of lions. They tricked the king into making a proclamation, and he sealed it with his ring, his signet. Well, when he did that, he couldn't go back on it. So they were all excited. They had Daniel thrown into the lion of dens, but God protected Daniel. And Daniel came out of the lion's den, and all them people were cast into the lion's den, and they were fed to the lions. The perpetrators got what they deserved. But anyway, not much going on here. I just wanted to say hello to everyone. Good morning to all you precious people. And I'm going to go ahead and get off here and make some breakfast. I'm going to have me a Jimmy Dean sausage and egg sandwich, biscuit with salsa verde. And I'm going to have that. Well, listen, you have a good day. And I'll see you on the next video. Please hit the like button. I'm inviting you to subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. I'm just a country boy. You have a good day. Bye from Texas. Go, Senator CRUZ.